So I'm outside one of my favorites, Moser. And what I love about this is that we have Hoytlands next door, and they have a little robot, and I do want to see that. But before I go into Moser and Hoytlands, I want to show you where they're located. That's Rolex. He's the boss right there. And if we do a 90-degree pan, we end up at Moser, and of course this guy who I believe works there. Anyway, Moser. The reason I'm wearing a bow tie is because I've just been to Chapec over there, and my next meeting is Moser and Hoytlands, so I haven't had chance to change out of my bow tie. So what I think I will do is is apologise for the way I look. So I'm over at Moser. This is Claire, and I'm very grateful. I'm very excited actually. I'm looking forward to seeing your new watches, and Claire is going to tell us about them. So, Claire, before we go over to the novelties this year, name one thing you've enjoyed about Watches and Wonders this year.
So it's not only about this year, but in general, Watches and Wonder, what I like is that it's a great occasion to meet with all the different partners and the journalists that we don't get to see in person the rest of the year.
Like idiots like me with a bow tie. Okay, and that brings us to why we are here, and I keep wanting to show people this watch. Okay, tell me about this.
So this watch is the new launch, one of the new launch of Moser for Watches and Wonders. So it's an Endeavour centiseconds with an enamel dial, purple color. And purple color, actually, it's very challenging to produce in terms of enameling. So for this one, we actually had to use 6 different pigments to obtain this very smooth gradient fumé color.
Yeah.
So here with the pairing of steel and a double hairspring, we have a second hands which is purple, and the bridge of the escapement module is in blue.
Oh, that's I love the display actually, and the air moving. That's really nice.
It's actually on all along the line of fresh air, which is the concept of our booth this year.
Okay.
So at Moser we consider that with Hoytlands, so the group, we take ourselves seriously to produce the watches, the movement, but we don't take ourselves too seriously in terms of communication, and so that's our take of bringing fresh air to the watch industry.
Yes. Oh, I like it. That is how I view Moser actually. The fresh air, nice. Yes, it's lovely. It's really nice. Okay, so. Once again, the dial, because that shot there shows the texture of the dial. It's very intriguing, and I find that in the hand like this, the watches are so more impressive, even though they look good on video. That's a very impressive watch, and it stands out. I would love to. I like things like this. I would wear that.
If we have a minute later, you can actually try one, because it's really playful with the light.
Yeah.
The textured dial are extremely playful with the light, so it lives with the movement.
Okay, lovely. Okay.
Shall we move to the next novelty?
Yeah.
Which is the Streamliner chronograph.
Okay.
With a frozen texture dial.
Oh.
So the Streamliner chronograph has been part of the collection since 2020.
Yeah.
And now we are actually bringing also some new texture and new look to the dials.
Yeah.
And in this case, it's the midnight blue paired with a red gold case.
Oh yeah.
And this texture of, so this frozen texture is obtained with first it's a stamp which is hand engraved, and then that stamp pattern is applied to the dial surface.
Yeah. again, on video, I hope you can see, but the texture of the dial, your eyes fall into it. It's got this visual interest and the sparkly blueness. I'm using my words, but that is lovely.
I find it looks really like an icy surface.
Yeah, a crystal icy.
Crystal icy surface.
Yeah, but I love the way it makes you feel. When you see, Moser caused me a lot of trouble. When I see a Moser watch, I think I really like that, and then I see another colorway, and I want the next one. But Moser is making very delightful pieces of mechanical art. I do. Oh yes, these are great.
Shall we move to the next texture dial novelty?
Yes, because I love these dials. I think Moser is known for its dials, and I'm sure that the Moser fans out there. Oh, look at that! Now I can get it.
This has been launched also for this fair with actually the Endeavour purple dial. So this is a Tourbillon version on the red gold case with a turquoise hue of color.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's so interesting because on paper you might think it's a very empty dial, but it's not empty at all. The texture of the dial and then the tourbillon makes you want to stare at it. If I was wearing this in a meeting, no work would get done. The meeting would turn around to me talking about this watch, and that has happened. That is lovely.
Shall we actually move then to the main launch for Moser this year, the Pop collection?
Yes, let's take a look. Yeah, oh yes.
So the Pop collection is all about color and stones.
Yeah.
So we just talked about pairing of the different stones. So here you can see it, if I can say so, in the flesh.
Yeah.
So we paired coral and turquoise.
Yeah.
And then here, for example, so you have this one has the main dial part in coral and the small second in turquoise.
Oh,
and
lovely.
actually, these are pairs of opposites.
Yeah.
So you have an opposite watch which is with a main dial in turquoise.
Okay.
And the small second in coral.
Right. So do they all have opposites?
Exactly.
Right, okay.
So for the small seconds, you have 3 pairs of opposites.
Yeah.
And then for the tourbillon, it's the same.
Yeah.
So if we take the tourbillon just next to it, here you have a pairing of Burma jade and pink opal.
Oh.
So the ring is in pink opal.
Yeah.
And then we have the pair.
There's something
which is actually just right there.
Yeah, I love it because maybe it's because I'm familiar with Moser, but when I look at these, it screams Moser, although the word isn't written anywhere. It's the design that conjures up, oh, that's a Moser. And again, I love the fact that the dials are the way that they are. And you, for example, this piece, your eyes are taken into that tourbillon.
We have 6 small seconds, 6 tourbillon, and 6 unique piece minute repeater. So one per stone for the minute repeater. So it's 18 different references. And the small seconds are each limited to 28 pieces.
Oh, that's not very many.
And the tourbillon, it's not that very many, very rare, like Moser.
Yeah.
And the tourbillon are limited to 8 pieces each.
That's nothing. Oh gosh, that's nothing. Oh wow, that's limited. So this is how Moser, this is a process that they've used to pair, to match the stone dials.
So here at Moser, we have worked with 6 different stones that we have always paired together for the small second, the tourbillon and the minute repeater. We have paired lapis lazuli with lemon chrysoprase, the pink opal and the Burmese jade, turquoise and coral. And then I'm going to show you in detail how we have paired that on the stunning watches.
That's so interesting. That's really interesting.
Showing you the Endeavour with the purple enamel dial that we saw earlier in the showcase.
Yeah.
And here you can see how playful it is with the lights. So
Yeah,
the hammer texture really brings life to the dial.
It does, it does.
And I can also show you, let me flip the watch
Yeah.
to show you the
engine room.
movement side.
Oh, yes.
And the blue bridge I was mentioning earlier with the double hairspring.
Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. You see, now I'm seeing that. It provides a level of visual interest that means you're going to stop a business meeting. In fact, gosh, that is delightful. And I love the colours. It's so, Moser are very good. I do like this. Because even though on paper that you would think, that doesn't sound, but then in reality, in the flesh like this, it is absolutely something else. And
would you like to have it?
Yeah,
on the wrist? Shall I just hold it like that?
Yeah, perfect. Oh yes, okay. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, that is lovely. That is super. Okay, great.
Do you want to do the same with the turquoise?
Yes, yes, please, if that's okay. Because, oh wow.
And here we have the red gold and the turquoise enamel version.
Oh, that is lovely.
Also extremely playful with the lights.
Yeah, but this year I like shiny watches. I mean, I like all watches, but I do like.
And here.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of shiny watches, but that case back and the.
And then you have the red gold skeletonized rotor.
Yeah. I find it's difficult. I find that when I like something, I tend to be more quiet, and I'm full of awe. Really, that is absolutely super. Wow! I love the way it contrasts with the dial. You turn the watch over. Yeah, you see the way those colours work. That's very special. That is super. That is very, very nice. Oh, okay. Let me just over my so we can see because today I'm wearing this white shirt. But look at that. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, great. Yeah, super. Okay, very nice. Okay, and Claire. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Look at these. Now, this is the new Endeavour model, and the presentation is fabulous. Look at that. So the table changes colour, and that's why I've done the video, so that as I'm walking around, you'll be able to see the colour change. And of course, it contrasts with the dials, so it looks very good. Look at that. How delightful. I imagine these are very popular. These are great, but the problem I have again is which one, because I want all of them. It's terrible. They've gone and produced a watch, and there's many of them. Anyway, this is the new Endeavour. Moser fans are going to recognize these pieces. It's always so nice seeing them in the metal like this. I do like that. I love precious metal, so anything that's gold I tend to like immediately, but the contrast of that dial is lovely. Okay, now of course this lime green, when I first saw this I thought, oh, this is going to be popular, and one of my videos actually, people messaged me, where can they get it from, is it available? I could tell from that it was very popular. That lime green with the white around the edge is lovely. And of course that piece. So I'm just showing you what's in the display here, because we've got some of the classic Moser models here. Oh, this dial here, that's very, yeah, that's very nice. That is super. And oh yeah. Look at that dial. On paper you would think, oh, that might not look very good. And I love the way that the Moser is printed on the dial there. I zoom in. It is there. It's very nice. And this chronograph. Oh, that's super. Okay, I really wanted to show you the display. And look at that. And of course we have meeting rooms in the back. And okay, this is Moser and Hoytlands.